As a recently engaged man, I now have many interesting things to look forward to in my life. Marriage, tax benefits, various legal documents. Yep. This is the good life. On a real note though, I think marriage is really cool because it has so many different meanings for so many people. Personally, I'm super excited to start a family one day. You know, maybe I'll have a dog or a kid or nothing. That works too. Let's talk about kids though, because it would seem that these days people my age are terrified of them, and I don't blame them. You know, pregnancy is a huge undertaking for women, and also kids are super goddamn annoying. Honestly though, I'd love to have a kid one day because I'm already super annoying, and honestly, I just want to see how much further it can go. Oh, but Andy, why are you talking so much about yourself? What does this have to do with the video? I don't know. Maybe we can jump into this portal behind me and find out. I don't know. What? I can wait as long as I want to. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Woo! Oh, yeah, this is much more like it. We're in the middle of a Target. Target is every child's favorite location because chances are if you went to Target as a kid with your parents, there was always a 50-50 chance that you were gonna be leaving with a new toy. Me, I was big into stuff like Nerf, Pokemon, Bakugan, and I was also really into Zuzu pets. Remember those like hamsters that would like roll around on wheels? I fuck with them heavy for some reason. However, I feel like we all had that one toy in the back of our mind that we secretly wanted for no reason. The only explanation being that the commercial for the product was unbelievably captivating. Folks, that toy, for me, may actually shock you. I am talking about the one, the only...
Hi, Mommy! Real surprise is baby alive! Let's play!
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why? I don't know, okay? Straight up, like I cannot explain it, but there was some part of me deep inside that had to know how these dolls worked for himself. So... I bought one. However, the more and more I looked into these dolls, the more and more I realized how much lore is attached to them. So much, obviously, that I had to make an entire video about it. But in order for you to understand just how bizarre of a phenomenon these toys were, we have to start all the way back at the beginning. The year is 1973, and Kenner Products has just released their revolutionary baby doll, Baby Alive. The box for the product presented a young girl feeding her Baby Alive doll, and as we can see on the right side of the box, she really eats and drinks and feels soft like a real baby. Now that's rather concerning, mainly because that means one of two things. Either it was complete with a smooth matte texture, or they were using fucking real baby skin. Okay, guys, okay, come on. Obviously it's not the latter. That would be a waste of resources. For those of you who aren't familiar with what made these dolls so revolutionary, honestly, that's all right. Carry on. It could be fed food packets mixed with water and came with a bottle, diapers, and feeding spoon. The spoon would be inserted into its mouth and a lever on its back pushed to have it chew the food. The food would move through the doll and end up in her diaper as plastic waste. The doll was intentionally designed to simulate the challenges of infant care. Now, this concept can be looked at in a number of ways, which is why, in my mind, the product is rather controversial. As we read here, the idea behind the doll is to give kids a way to realistically practice caring for a child. And by that, I mean cleaning up piss and shit. While it can be argued that this is a highly effective method of warming up kids for having a child, what child anytime soon in their childhood is going to have a child? While my opinion on the matter still stands, I also understand that this doll is effective in teaching responsibility to children, which throughout childhood and adolescence is very important. One of my friends actually just came by and he told me that his mom got him a Baby Alive doll when he was a kid because his mom was expecting another child, so he used it to actually learn how to care for his little sister. I think that's pretty cool. To get a better idea of the original doll from the 70s, I actually found a YouTube demo, kind of step-by-step process of how it worked. So let's take a look at that.
Hi guys, Fun with Baby Alive here with our new 1979 Baby Alive that we unboxed in our last video. The majority of you have requested for me to feed her Cherry Cherry. So today we are going to attempt feeding her Cherry Cherry Baby Alive food from 1979.
Yeah, so as we can see, this woman is about to attempt to feed this baby doll, which to me just sounds like a major skill issue. I mean, there should be no attempt about this. I mean, you're feeding a doll. It's not gonna start casting spells or anything. At least I hope not. Also, food from 1979? Probably past its date, am I right? More like baby, is not gonna be alive. After talking about how cute the baby is for like a full minute, she shows us how to prepare the powder mixtures. I believe she makes 3 different flavors. But yeah, you pretty much press this button down on its chin and it just starts swallowing the liquid. So it's a pretty simple design here.
All right, some delicious lime. Which do you guys think is her favorite?
I'm not sure I'm comfortable making that decision for her. And might I say, she feeds the ever-loving Christ out of this thing. I mean, I would piss myself too.
Put some more bottle. Let's rinse it all down good, and then we're gonna change your diaper. Can you guys see?
My God, Christ's sake, let the kid come up for air. She feeds it the entire bottle. I mean, at this point, this isn't a demo anymore. We're getting a full commentary walkthrough of this thing. My theory is that she way overserved it because she doesn't even show us the inside of the diaper at the end. She just cuts to a new clip of her putting the other one on. So yeah, it was an attempt, all right. And that means I just wasted 11 minutes watching that clip and I didn't even really get to see the doll's functionality. Great. Yeah, man, when I talk to you, it feels like you're not even listening to me. I don't care, man. I don't care what you have to say. I'm not addicted to Rocket Money, the sponsor for today's video. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower your bills, and manage your money better. So good. Let's say that I'm subscribed to the New York Times. Let's say I'm quite the reader, and I forgot how to read, so I can't do that anymore. Rocket Money safely and securely identifies recurring charges and cancels unwanted subscriptions for you. You can even cancel from within the app with just a couple of taps. But guys, I have a really big problem because I really like buying V-Bucks. Well, the good news is that Rocket Money allows you to analyze your spending habits to create a custom budget that works with your lifestyle. You can automatically monitor your spending by category and get notifications when you've exceeded your limits. Rocket Money has helped its customers save up to $740 a year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. So to save more and spend less, join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/Andy King or click the link in the description to get started for free. That's rocketmoney.com/Andy King.
She's baby alive, giving you a bottle for your meal. You're so real, baby alive, making fresh food for your tummy. Cherries. Yummy. Baby alive.
This commercial was released in 1990, and as you can probably see, only minor upgrades were made to the units, which is wildly impressive considering the fact that at this point, I mean, the product had already been around for like 20 years. That was until the year 1992 when someone decided, hey, you know what? They should talk too.
Talking baby alive. You say things so lovingly. Yum, that's good. I'm so hungry, Mommy.
Well, now things were starting to get a little more intuitive and a lot more creepy. Now the baby was expected to use a toilet instead of diapers, and it had internal triggers that would activate voice commands such as, I have to go potty, and all done now. Thanks for letting me know. However, this version of the product didn't go over too well with the general public. It made very loud mechanical sounds, and people complained about it having a deep adult voice.
She's not talking though. We'll see if she'll talk.
I'm so hungry, Mommy.
Oh, she's still hungry, Mommy. Okay, baby girl.
And while I agree that that voice is pretty weird, it doesn't exactly sound adult. Maybe that's just me. But while watching this demo, I did notice the absolutely ridiculous amount of battery power that's required for this. I mean, look, that is a 9-volt battery on top of 2 C batteries.
I'm so hungry, Mommy.
You're still hungry.
You're literally choking her. We finally do get to see the liquid in the toilet after it's come out of the doll, though. It is just as gross as you'd expect.
I have a statement to make, and I've been thinking about it as I've been editing this video. Obviously, babies pee and they poo. And obviously, one day, if I want to be a father, I need to get used to that. That's not the problem. It's something about it being simulated urine that makes it somehow grosser. I don't know how to explain it, but something about it being fake pee is like 10 times more gross.
But all in all, I'm sure that you can see why this version of the doll was quickly taken off of the market. I mean, to me, it just seems like a lot of moving pieces. The design isn't very compact. There's just a lot going on there. It doesn't seem very necessary. In the following years, the doll underwent quite a few changes, and in the year 2000, Kenner ended up folding into its parent company, which we all know very well, Hasbro.
Baby alive, a baby so real.
I'm hungry.
Baby alive is so real you can feed her.
Uh-oh, I made a stinky.
And then she leaves an uh-oh in her diaper.
I love you, Mommy.
Baby alive. Accessory set sold separately.
Now, this is the commercial and jingle that is ingrained into my memory. Hasbro's reimagining of the Baby Alive doll, which has now made its way into the present, was somehow even more successful. Now the doll had a less realistic face, spoke more like a child, and all around just had a more solid brand identity. Not only that, but the dolls themselves became more specific. Now we were beginning to see the shit doll, there was one doll that moved its arms and legs, there was a voice-activated doll, hairstyle dolls. Guys, they took this shit and ran with it. I mean, listen to some of these names though, it's insane. Twinkles and Tinkles, Baby Gotta Bounce, Baby Go Bye-Bye. I mean, what could that possibly mean? What are we doing to this baby? But I really need to take a second to talk about the most terrifying baby alive, Wets and Wiggles. Now, simply judging by the name, we know this doll is going to do two things. It's going to wiggle, and it's going to wet itself. However, to experience the true horror of the Wets and Wiggles Baby Alive doll, we need to turn our attention back to the commercial, because this one is, well, it's quite something.
Meet the two newest arrivals. Wets and Wiggles Baby Alive, a girl and a boy.
Here's your bottle.
You start to wiggle, then you wet.
Oh my god! Whoever was in charge of designing and programming this doll, was simply deranged. Oh, look, now it's peeing all over Mom. That's so funny. Yeah, sorry, was this a collab with Super Soaker? I mean, with power like that, this ought to be advertised as an outdoor summer toy. Or not advertised at all. But you do have to give it to this company, all right? I mean, they managed to make the worst part of raising a child fun for the entire family. While it is true that the concept for the Wets and Wiggles doll is, I mean, all I can say is beyond fucked, it's honestly a very realistic situation when raising a baby. Babies do this. Obviously, I had to find a demo video of this one. I mean, how could I not? I had to know if the velocity on this thing was legit. Wow, okay, yeah, that baby seems to experience nothing but pain.
Oh no! He wants to be changed. Let's change his diaper. Oh no! He's peeing!
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. When a kid is playing with it, you know, like, I get it, but this, I don't know. We'll get there in a minute. Yeah, so I've gone ahead and decided to fully blur that out, but take my word for it, that product does indeed work as intended. Take that how you will.
Oh no! He's peeing everywhere!
And truly, babies do all of the things that I've discussed in this video so far. I mean, if we're talking technically here, it all makes sense. I also want to make it clear that I don't actually see anything inherently wrong with this product. It is, at the end of the day, a purely educational and entertainment-based toy. However, no matter how normal the product is in concept, it doesn't change the fact that in execution, it is a pretty bizarre product. Another word I would use is fascinating, and I still don't know why. That being said, I feel like it would be unfair of me to cast all of this judgment without ever having used one of them for myself. So today, for the first time ever, we are turning the Andy King channel into an unboxing channel.
Okay guys, this is, I don't even know why I'm doing this part of the video. It's essential, but you know, look, here we are. Obviously, we're gonna take a look at some Baby Alive dolls today, on my brand new unboxing channel. I have two Baby Alive dolls here. They're the newest model. One of them pees and one of them poos. And we're gonna use both of them right now. I might need like a plate, like a plate to put them on so they can shit. Here she is. You wanna take a nice look at her. She looks very kind. She's time for school, baby. Oh my God, look, they have her, Jesus Christ, this is a little bit morbid. They have her in this sort of medieval torture setup here. She comes with a little juice box, so cute. I had a lot of discomfort doing this section because I really just don't feel, yeah, and she's got holes. No real directions that actually come with it. I'm gonna put the diaper on her. I mean, we're gonna give her some water and she's gonna pee. There's not much else to say about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's easy as cake at this point. Look at that. She's all diapered up. I guess we're just gonna feed her some water now. I mean, it doesn't say anything about batteries or anything like that. I guess they've evolved past a need for batteries. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more high tech than that based on what I've seen in various clips so far. Oh my God. Do you guys hear that? Now we wait? I don't know. Yes, okay. I don't know if, oh God. Yep, we have liftoff. That's, I don't know if I like that. Yeah, she wet herself. Oh my God, it's like, I'm gonna have to be a father one day. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Oh shit. This one just comes straight in the box. We don't even get like a fun packaging or anything. It looks like we have a different character. God, her outfit is, okay, you're laying down. Oh yeah, this looks like poop. It is 2 jars of like a Play-Doh. Why are there so many directions? Why? While I'm setting this up, I did want to mention a little bit of a fun fact. Baby Alive did this like publicity stunt in 2003 where they recalled their products. Something to do with ground beef in the eyeballs. We're making a popsicle. Look how yummy of a popsicle. And we take some like this, and then maybe she eats it. I don't think she's supposed to eat this like this. I just watched it drop through her back, and then, guys, I am just gonna make a general statement about these dolls. It would seem that their quality and the time and effort that is put into producing these dolls has drastically diminished. They don't really do anything, but I bought them for myself, didn't I? Okay. I think that should be the end of the unboxing part.
So like I said, as bizarre as it is a slightly effective product. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a little bit of fun playing with it. Couldn't you see the glimmer in my eye as I held the closest thing I've ever had to a child? Couldn't you see my future in that moment? Oh, okay, no. Here's the thing, folks. I do see some cons with this product that you will either agree or disagree with. However, I feel it important to discuss those cons just so we can keep the dialogue open here. The first and most obvious issue is the marketing. As you've probably noticed, this product is marketed and geared towards young girls. They even pull mom in to reinforce the idea. While it is good for any child to learn in some sense how to care for another child, this marketing instills the idea that only girls should be learning how to care for babies and children. And that, unfortunately, introduces some more traditional ideals to our children, if you will. When you go into the toy aisles in Target, you can see a stark product difference between the boys and the girls. And even outside of dolls, this concept has been reinforced in toys literally forever. It would seem that nowadays Hasbro has attempted to combat this stigma by giving some of the newer talking dolls a daddy feature. Whatever that means. The other problem I see with this product is the upkeep. The real chore here isn't caring for the baby, it's maintaining the functionality of the doll. Actually, when I announced that I was working on this video, someone left a comment on the post and said, I had one of those, she endured so much. By the time it was all over, her butthole crusted shut and her mouth wouldn't move right when she spoke. Many of the warnings on the product state that the baby needs to be cleaned out after each use to avoid mold, and as someone who had a lot of toys as a kid, it reminds me of one of those toys that was so exhausting to clean that I just, kind of just lost interest in it. Besides those things, the only other concerning thing that I found was on the Hasbro fan wiki, where one of the 2 comments reads, delete this. Never mind, I fixed it. Okay, fixed what? And why 9 months later? Well, I guess we'll never know. But the good news is that now we have all the information that we need to figure out where Baby Alive has gotten to today. Most of you will probably remember Elsagate, the lore-packed clusterfuck that took YouTube by storm back in 2016. For those of you who don't remember the Spider-Man and Elsa debacle, in a nutshell, it was just a bunch of people dressing up in costumes, making content labeled for kids, while carrying out acts in the videos that were not so savory and borderline lewd. It was a major turning point for YouTube and ultimately forced them to crack down on what is and isn't considered safe for kids on the platform. I mainly mention all of this to point out something similar, yet much more innocent, that was happening around the same time, and I have to cover this because it's just fucking awesome. Most of those demo videos that we watched were created by a channel called Fun with Baby Alive. The content is truly innocent. Once again, all we were presented with was a woman demoing the products. However, admittedly, the commentary was a little bit odd. That being said, let's talk about Kelly Maple. Undeniably, the all-time GOAT of Baby Alive content on YouTube. Kelly is into everything dolls. You name a doll, she's got it. And I think Kelly is awesome because she is and always has been unapologetically herself. Her content really needs no introduction, but I think the best way to kind of sum her up is this video. Baby Alive Emma gets scammed online.
Emma, who is this?
Her name is Bella.
Do you know what Bella looks like?
No,
Do you know how old she is?
no,
Why are you just talking to random people online, Emma? That's dangerous.
no, she's really nice and funny, Mom. Oh no, why'd she want to know what I was talking to Mommy about? That's kind of weird.
A couple things about this right off the bat. First of all, creating a scenario where your Baby Alive doll gets catfished online is genius. Not only in concept, but also as a way to just like teach kids internet safety. Second thing I wanted to point out isn't so important. It's just more hurtful. This video gave me an ad for an autism self-test. I literally did nothing.
Hey, that was mean. I'm gonna tell her that. Hey, that's so rude of her.
The storyline is kind of crazy though. They do some more chatting with Bella where she says some truly bizarre stuff, and then they agree to meet up with her at a park, and shit goes down.
Are you Emma?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Bella, Emma.
Ah, you're not Bella. You're some creepy man. Ah! Emma! Emma! Ah! Put me down, put me down.
We just watched a Baby Alive doll get catfished and nearly kidnapped. Is that not awesome? I find the success of these videos to be inspiring because if you really admit it to yourself, like all of us were making these videos with our toys when we were younger. The only difference here is that she was racking up millions of views in the process. This Emma doll is kind of the main character in her series, but let me tell you guys, Emma is a demonic piece of shit. She's always either getting herself into trouble or doing the most fucked up thing imaginable. A great example is this video here where she literally tries to sell her sisters.
I do really want the children. $200. Here you go. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. They're 2 years old, and the one with the pigtails is Autumn, and the other one's Summer. Oh, thank you. Come on, girls, let's go home.
Then at one point, she ends up having a grunge phase. Guys, I wish it was normalized for boys to like this stuff when I was younger. Like, I would have eaten this shit up. There are countless videos just like this all over YouTube, all the same concept, all with millions of views, but it brings up an interesting concept for me. The internet has largely affected the way that we interact with the world, even in the smallest ways, because it would seem that imagination when it comes to playing with toys is a thing of the past. Instead of sitting in their rooms making up their own funny voices in bizarre situations, many kids now prefer to watch someone else do it. You could look at this as a good thing or a bad thing. Honestly, I can see how this would be very beneficial for lower income families who can't necessarily afford these toys in an increasingly unlivable economy. All of this being said though, I think that this product throughout its existence has been a bizarre and underrated success. But in order to truly appreciate the majesty of this toy and what it has become, I think there is only one thing left for me to do. Become Kelly Maple.
Okay, so now we're gonna become a playtime channel, and for the next few minutes, it's gonna get awesome. Ash is here playing with me because I didn't feel comfortable doing role play.
Hi guys.
With the dolls alone. So. Hey, what's up? Hi, I'm Isabel.
I'm was gonna pick Isabel too.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Isabel. Fuck.
What are you doing here in my house?
You didn't tell me your
I
name.
don't have to tell you my name.
I love your shoes. I think we have the same shoes.
No, mine are better.
Oh, okay. I'll just go fucking. Do you want to like maybe hang out and maybe I can brush your hair and you can
Yeah.
put sunglasses on me?
Yes, and maybe we can eat popsicles.
Yeah, that sounds good. You have so. Oh God, your hair is so tough.
Isabel. Ugh. You can call me Beverly.
Oh, now you fucking tell me. They're having fun. Let's sit down and hang out.
Oh.
You know what's so funny is like the way that we're fighting about the story. This is like how actual children play. Hold on, Beverly. I brought something that I think you'll find super fun. Look what I brought with me, Beverly. I took it from my mom.
No, thank you. We are babies. We don't do that.
What do you mean? It looked tasty like juice.
We're gonna eat this Play-Doh instead. It'll be better.
Yeah, that's better for us.
Wait, Isabel, I forgot you can't even eat this popsicle. You're on a liquid only diet.
Yep, that's what the doctor said because of my what's like a disease that children get a lot? Because of my hand, foot, mouth disease. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink something now. I'm thirsty. Oh fuck! Oh God, I'm peeing everywhere, Beverly.
What?
That's really embarrassing.
Oh my God!
Beverly.
Babe.
Please don't tell my mom.
That's
Babe, we're not dating, Beverly. Hey, Isabel, you're being pretty fucking.
Okay.
Hey, Beverly.
I am struggling.
I'm getting a little bored.
Again,
I'm getting
Isabel.
a little bored, Beverly.
No.
I need more to drink.
Babe,
Oh my God, I'm peeing on the carpet.
wait.
What is this grown man doing hanging out with a bunch of babies? That is so freaky. All right, Beverly. Well, it was good to see you, but I think I have to go home now.
Wait, in theory, you could feed them like anything.
Beverly! All right, Beverly. It was nice to... Beverly! All right, bye, Beverly. I love you. Bye, Beverly. Okay, this has to be done. This is like the worst segment I've ever done for a video.
Well, that was disturbing. And this is the end of the video. It has been so long since I've worked on a project like this. I believe I did one last year that was, I thought was pretty similar. It was about scams. You can go watch that video if you enjoyed this one. It's really fun. It's cool, okay? If you enjoyed this video though, please be sure to like and comment, and you know, interact. You know, tell me your experience with Baby Alive. If I were to name, no, here's what you gotta do. You guys gotta help me name these Baby Alive dolls. Come up with a name for each of them. And I don't know, maybe I'll pick. Just tell me what you think. That being said, that is all I have for you this time. But until next time, what should I do with these dolls? Like, is this something that I can donate? Be honest with me here. Or should I just pitch them? Or should I, or should I, do any of you want them? I'll sell them to you. $15. Hit me up.